do you have any advice for any entrepreneur who is struggling, who is finding it difficult to deal with all the overwhelm, all the demands, all the pressure that being a CEO, being a leader for like a mid-sized or large company brings with it?
Yes, I would say as an entrepreneur, there are quite a few things that you need to look at, relieve your own stress. There is no one formula or one way. The first piece is, what's your aspiration, right? Are you going to run a small business which is profitable? Do you want to scale it up to a certain level? Do you want it to go really big? Having a pulse of that aspiration. And secondly, if you really want to go big, then finding the proposition, the market that has that kind of need, and finding a proposition which is unique enough for a part of that market to come to you, right? And then adding enough value where you're able to make money of your slice of the market, right? So tying all these 3-4 things together, I think that becomes the first piece of being a good entrepreneur. And while it sounds very nice to say it and sounds fairly simple, but actually doing it in practice becomes quite challenging, because for pretty much any proposition you think about, there are already like 100 companies out there which are doing it.
Yeah.
If you doubt me, just go and search on Google the exact keywords you use to describe the company you want to create, and it's already there. So that's one piece, that having that clarity, that's number one. Number two is then putting together maybe the team that can execute on that clarity, right? Finding the right team becomes extremely important. So thinking that through, that, like I said, the chemistry, the complementarity, the competence, knowing what levels of each of these you need, putting that team together, right? That becomes super important. And articulating your purpose to that team. And then also another very important part is making sure that there's enough cash to fuel the whole thing. Yeah, cash is the oil, right? That helps run the engine.
Yeah.
If you don't have cash, then nothing else matters, really. So I think these are the key pillars that a successful entrepreneur really needs to have. So if I can align all these variables that we just talked about in the last 3 minutes, then you don't have stress so much. Your stress comes when something is missing out of these 7 or 8 different key components. Right. I think that makes a big difference to your life.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for sharing that very pragmatic advice on those fundamental elements, which many times are not even on the horizon for entrepreneurs or leaders, because they are actually running in the business, right? And they don't have that big picture view. So thank you for adding both the qualitative and the quantitative elements to that.